Good morning, David here, AF5DN, and today I want to talk to you about the differences between the TIDRADIO H3. This is a plus version, I know because it says plus right on the side, and the Baofeng UV5R Mini. Now I picked this up. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a big fan of the TIDRADIO, and the H3 is a really good one. But there's a lot of talk about the Baofeng UV5R Mini. UV5R has been kind of a staple low-end radio for many, many years. And I thought, well, what's the big difference between these two? So let's break it down and see if we can figure out, without getting too technical, what the differences is. Well, if you look, the thickness of these radios is just about the same. The width is just about the same. The screen size is just about the same. Now, obviously, the keypad layout is a little bit different. The knob on the UV5R Mini is a little shorter than on the Baofeng UV5R. This is a TIDRADIO H3, excuse me, and the UV5R. Now, on this model, it seems a little stiff for me. Probably will break in over time. We'll have to see. But I wanted to talk to you about the differences in the size of the length. If you can see, the H3 is a little bit longer radio. And that's probably due to the battery configuration. I've got it written down here. The TIDRADIO has a 2500 milliamp battery at 18.5 volts. The Baofeng Mini 1600 milliamps at 11.84. They got to get that 4 in there. So really the only size difference between the two is the battery ability, but the battery capacity, I guess, is the proper word. Now it's probably irrelevant, but I don't know if you can see. Let me get it in the light here. The belt clip on the H3, there we go. The belt clip on the H3 seems a little more robust. Now, I was able to, let me talk about programming. The Baofeng UV5R Mini will, in fact, use OD Master on your cell phone. It will also use OD Master from their web page, which is a good thing. I didn't have any problems with OD Master. The menuing looks a little bit different. This one you just turn on Bluetooth and connect to it. This one actually says wireless program. Wireless CPS, I think, is the exact term. Now, here's the thing. This is the cable I've used for several years. It's Merkit, Mirkit. I've got a red one and I've got a nice pretty green one. But I've used this cable on every radio that I have that can be programmed with the Kenwood style connector. This radio would not work. I ended up buying a very specific cable that said it was specifically for the UV5R Mini, and it did work, and I was able to program with Chirp using this cable. Now, interestingly enough, this cable will not work with any other radio. So just keep that in mind. The generic cable that you have may or may not work. That's just something to add in there. I did come across the craziest thing. See if I can get this on camera. This thing has a, come on, I ain't gonna do it now. Menu, there it is. It has a stopwatch. I'm not entirely sure why I need that, but it's there. It's there. So, as far as transmission goes, they both put out about the same amount of power. The audio quality is about the same. I would suggest, if you need more battery life, go with the TIDRADIO H3 or the H3 Plus, I think is the only one you can buy now. If you want small, compact, and battery isn't a big problem, and you don't mind the quirks on programming it, the UV5R Mini is a good radio. Well, it's a radio. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to tell you about the two. I will probably continue to use the TIDRADIO. I will put this one on the shelf in case I need a little small one to stick in a pocket or something. But that's it. That's my comparison between the two radios, the TIDRADIO H3 Plus and the UV5R Mini. And come back because we will be showing the newest TIDRADIO. This is the TIDRADIO H9 with GPS and APRS. I'm going to be testing that later this afternoon, so come back for that. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave, AF5DN. Make sure and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps us out. Thank you.